let's go to the real story. So I was actually in 5th grade, and I met this girl, Chakila Kakala. So Chakila Kakala, she just moved in right when I just moved in, and then we started click. She was a year older than me. She was 6th grade. So we were just hanging out, and then later we become like this. We were like best friends, and I was like, I like this girl. I kept telling my mom, this is my girl. I loved her mom and everything. Then later I was like, my mom would never let me sleep over. But then this time, my mom was like, okay. The reason why she didn't want to make me sleep over, because from the next door neighbor, they were telling us all the bad things that happened around where we live. And my mom was like, like cautious and all that stuff. And she wanted to protect us. But she was like, she built trust with her and her mother. So she was like, okay. It's only like 30 steps away from our place, and we all live in the same apartment. And I was like, okay. So my mom let me sleep over. We're sleeping over, but you know what she said? Before I actually like slept over, you know what she said? Bring your sister.
Oh!
Oh!
He needs some milk.
I hurt my arm. Oh my god. But like, anywho, yeah. I had to bring my little sister. I was mad, I was upset, but hey, I was still chilling because I could still sleep over at my friend's house. So I was feeling like a cool chick, bringing my little stuffy and like bring my toothbrush, bring some ramen noodles, bring some snacks, because I wanted to feel that cool chick in a sleepover. I didn't know what to bring in the sleepover, so I just brought what I saw on Disney Channel. So I brought like, the basic, the teddy bear, the blanket, the matching pajamas, the matching socks, because I'm a true G like that. And anywho, back to what I was saying. We went there. It was like 8 o'clock. We were just hanging out, doing stuff. We were just like, hey, ow. So, look at Pituika. She was like, I want to go somewhere. What? Like, let's sneak out. Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, bruh, I'm not trying to get whooped, because I'm like, what? I'm not trying to get whooped. Like, what are we doing? I thought we were friends. Like, we're supposed to stay in your house. We told our parents we're staying in your house. And then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But she was like, okay, then I'm gonna go. And I was like, okay, I don't want to be a whip, so let me just go with her. But then I couldn't leave my little sister, so I brought my little sister too, and we left our complex, and it was like 11, and then we went all the way up to the skate park, and it's like streets, okay, and I'm scared. I'm feeling like, what if my mom sees me and stuff, because my mom stays up late, and my mom, like, she just like stays up late, like 2-3 a.m. just doing nothing, like watching TV, like making phone calls to Africa, like, hello my uncle, how are you doing, like all of that stuff. And I was like, oh my god, my heart was beating. And we go up to the skate park, and we meet boys that go into our school. And I was like, didn't this nigga just bully me? Like, these people were just rude. I was like, what? Like, why are we hanging out with these mean people? But I didn't say anything. I just kept that in my mind. And then we're going down back to our like apartment area. And while we're going back down, we just hear police cars, and like, we're like, real. I was like, bro, we have to go. And all of us are running, but my sister's slow, and she has this big black jacket on, and she's like trying to run, but like, I don't know what was happening there, like jogging, running, like, I don't know if she was trying or she was just like, think it was like a movie or something. But we were just sprinting, and she is just like jogging, so I have to go back, get this little girl. I'm dragging her by the hair. I'm like, go, bitch, go. And like, then we hide behind cars. Police cars were passing us, and then we were like freaking out. And then we finally go up to our apartments. Up to our apartments. We finally like reach our complex, and then we hide somewhere around our apartment. And while we were going up, like, we went upstairs on one building, and then when we were running and hiding, I was wearing my sister's I wore the dress that I wore to my sister's graduation. It was so pretty. I was so happy, and it ripped. I was so mad, bro, because I was promising myself I was gonna wear that the last day of school, and I couldn't wear it in the last day of school. So at the time, I was crying and trying to hide. And then when we were trying to hide, I'm like stuck. My dress ripped, and I'm like freaking out. I'm not moving. They're like, guys, we gotta go. And then later, people were in there. People were around that building. They were just there, standing there. And then they start talking to us. They're like, hey, how old are y'all? Blah, 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 blah. And like, I'm just trying to be quiet, back up. My other friend, we is trying to back up. But the boys were like, yo, what's up? What's good? Blah, 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 blah. And we're like, no, like, what are you doing? Just shut up and go. Like this is like a scary movie now. Like, we're trying to like go not die. So, anywho, while they're talking to them, I'm just looking at Shakalaka, and my little sister's just looking at me, like squeezing my hand, like, big girl, like do something, big sister, come on, like use your big sister powers. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then, while they were talking, they were like, oh, so you guys trying to go to a party with us or something? And I was like, no, like, but Shakalaka was like, yeah, is there gonna be cute boys? I was like, bro, shut up. Like, do you want us to die? Do we even know these people? These people look like 20 to 30. Like, these are rapists. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh my God. Like, this made me so bad. Okay. And then, right after that, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go. And then they're like, wait. And one of the guys just pulled me, and they're like, you ain't going anywhere. And I was like, what? And I started, oh my God, I thought I was gonna pee my pants. I was so scared for my life. I was like freaking scared. I was like, what is happening? Like, who is touching me? Like this big grip. He has ashy hands. Like his hands are hard, like a wooden spoon. And I was just freaking out. And then right after it, like, I like pulled my arm, sprint with my sister, go back to the room, go back to her where she lives. But as I was passing, my mom was taking out groceries, and she saw. So I was like, I didn't know at the time she saw. I just went. And then when it was the morning, I didn't know where Shakalaka went, but I went to her house. Thank God her door was open. And then I woke up. It was 10 a.m. I go back home. My mom was like, so, how's the sleepover? And I was like, it was good. And my sister was like, good. She's like, yeah, her parents cooked us good food. She was just saying that stuff so it wouldn't seem like we were suspicious or stuff. And then she's like, oh, really? Then why did I see you guys last night hanging out with boys? And I was like, what? My heart stopped. My heart stopped, bro. When she said that, I already knew what was going to happen. I just ran to my room, layered myself, you know what I'm saying, got a layer to self. Then I got a big ass whooping, bro, and then after that, like 2 years later, I could sleep over. And like that was it. That was the time when I almost got kidnapped by like weirdos, and I'm never hanged out with that girl anymore. Like, we had like problems. I was about to fight the bitch, but and that's another story time. But if you like this video, like it, so subscribe. Bye bye.